I have it.
Ah,
Let's see how that goes.
Hello and a good evening to you all. How are you ladies doing? This
we're
is YAA'S,
We are
doing
good.
great.
author of Reflections for a Thirsty Soul, and I'm here with my co-hostesses, Yaa Boatima Boatin Russell and Shyla Adamson. I keep saying
Hey,
Sheila, so today I have to remember to say Shyla.
Lena.
So how's everybody? We've been gone a while. This is our first program after the Christmas break, so we wish
Yeah.
you a happy new year. I hope your
Happy New Year.
2021 is going as well and as great as can be. So today we have what do you call it? I need to find these banners. We are here. It's a beauty, a woman's heart. This is what it is. Okay, I'll just do it on the banner because when people come on, we can't even see. Yeah, the beauty of a woman's heart. So today we're going to be talking about a woman of inner beauty.
Yeah.
And this year my new year goals were change, pursue it, embrace it. So the goals that I set for myself in January, I've accomplished it. I said that
Wow.
I was reading through doing edits. I had edits done, but when it came back, I had to look through and make revisions. And then I said, because I remembered YAA'S recommendation that we should have put some reflections, questions to reflect on in the
Yeah.
first book. So I did it in the second. So the
Awesome.
date that I gave myself to have it completed was January 25th, and it's done. So I just need to ship it off for publishing. So hopefully they don't say they won't take it. Some places they do. Some places, there was a sentence I read. It said that we might not be able to take your book and publish it because it might not be what might be, you know, the
Right.
market maybe it
Oh,
might not sell or whatever, right? But we're just hoping for the best. So at least I'm done that and I can move on to other things.
good
And
job.
yes, there's something to be said about organizing yourself. Like when the live that I did a live on Saturday, and I was talking about it. I said we shouldn't be envious of people who are successful because they put work into it.
Yeah.
Because just the little time I took to organize myself more, I'm
Mm.
getting things done. So it's a lesson for all of us.
Yeah.
And so, with that
Nothing
said,
comes
I'll say
easy.
that new program is Let's Keep It Real, Practical Nyamisem. And I take a topic from the Bible and talk about it, apply it to life, especially life as it is in our beloved country, Ghana, that is
Mm.
on the brink of what. I mean, God
Mm.
will help us.
God
And
help us.
just to let you know too that there will be a time change to this program. We have it at 6. It's been at 6, but from next week we're switching to 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I'll put a notice out during the week so that people are aware that it's at 5 o'clock. I'm sure it will help a lot of people too. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, so that's what we have going on. So ladies, what
Yeah.
are some of the things going on with you? Anything exciting that you want to tell us?
Ah.
We are still alive, trying to organize as
Amen.
you are doing, and
Trying to what?
hoping this year will be COVID free.
Trying to organize?
2021.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So it's not easy.
Well, for
Well, I
me
guess.
too, I did do a vision board last year,
Oh,
but
good.
then I learned that my vision board was, I think most of the stuff was financial, and I had neglected a lot of aspects of my life. So this
Okay.
year, yeah, I paid more attention to the
That is
different areas too.
good.
Yeah,
Good.
and I'll be
Yeah.
doing a video on that one.
So good. There's a
Yeah.
lot. There's a lot of things that you overlook. Like even me this year, I had to. put in like health and wellness, exercising, and just
Yes.
different aspects, right? So
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
And
it's
see, I would
interesting.
say the weather permitted us to do that. I'm back doing my walking like crazy. Well, even though these 2 days have been very, very friendly, I will give it to the
Mhm.
weather that it has been very so. It has been so so good on us.
I
And the
will.
walking has been more fun because you realize you're not the only one walking. Everybody
Oh,
is so
okay,
Yeah.
busy enjoying it. So
okay,
it has been pretty good.
okay.
Yeah.
I found a new. My son gave me a new thing. It's called QBCUBII. They have a page on Facebook, so it's like you foot pedaling, but they do upper body exercises.
Oh, okay.
I am not somebody who likes to exercise, but one of the changes. So 3 times a week I've been exercising.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
good.
yeah. So we are and kakra.
Oh, yeah. For my fitness goal, I think
Uh-huh.
I've given myself up to March. It's on my tummy. So I'm
Yeah,
attacking it.
I hear you. I hear
I
you.
have two wounds down there, so I'm not fighting. Well, my tummy is not that bad. I wish it's a little okay, but at the same time, I'm so much afraid of that thing over there.
Well, you
So
can
I'm,
check with your doctor, right?
yeah.
Before
So
you try
I'm
Oh,
anything.
just so afraid to go do anything so hard on my tummy.
Oh,
hello,
hi,
mwah.
Owl.
Hello, drop it. I'm a your good excuse lah. So,
Not good.
I've finished
Mm.
sharing, so you can start whenever
So
you're
I'm trying.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying.
ready.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
that's the woman.
well, this is, okay. All right. I got it.
So
Oh, I
let's
was
put
just going to.
out today here. Mm,
So today we're talking about the woman of inner beauty.
mm,
And it says, the first paragraph says, this is what inner beauty is not. It
mhm.
is not about being shallow. It is not about being selfish. It is not about being self absorbed. It is not about being fixated on outer appearance for what will you do when old age comes. It is not about having the latest fashions. It is not about being better than others. It is not about being more beautiful than another. It is not about being full of ourselves, because if we are, then there is no room for God in our hearts. So, um, right now we've talked about what it's not. So we'll talk about that, and then the rest reads on to tell us what it actually is. Yes. So the woman. So okay, my question is like, what brings about all this? And it's even worse now in the modern world. Like right now, everything is about the outside
Mhm.
beauty. And today I watched someone showing off a designer bag and showing the receipt
Oh,
and stuff like that. Hi, Miss
one
Sage.
message.
Hello.
Just to prove that it is really a designer bag. So I
Yeah,
thought
really?
I
They go that
yeah. So
far.
I thought I
We are
went
losing
I
it.
thought about so I
Thank you, sister. Oh.
to help others. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Shayla, what do you think? Like, what brings about this kind of behavior or attitude that people find the need to?
I think we are just over copying things, maybe.
Hmm,
Because I don't see the reason why you have to put your designer bag and even the receipt. What is that going to do to me? What is that going to do to me? Because you don't owe me explanation and I don't owe you one too.
exactly. Yeah.
So whether it's being fake or being good, that will not change anything on me. It's yours. It will make you happy, not me happy. So if you're proving that to me for it to go against me, then meaning you are the one that have the problem, not me.
Right.
And But that being said, though, do you do that to make you happy?
Right, the motive behind the whole thing.
Exactly. Because I don't think it's your money, it's yours. So if that will make you happy, should we say that that is yes, or do you do that to brush on other people's face for them to feel
Okay.
worthless?
It was I think specifically the person said, "We nechese wa bopra oba."
Oh,
Aha. So it's
okay.
it wasn't really like she was happy. No, it was. I think
Eh.
it was in someone else's face. I don't know the whole
Mm-hmm,
story,
mm-hmm.
but when I saw it, I said, "Wow, this is
Wow.
really."
We are not happy. We are not in any way.
No.
I don't think abrabo is what people you have to show people, but it's about
Oh,
what people have to see about you and say, "Oh, that was you." To me, that is abrabo. You because me, I want to see myself and say, "Yes, yes." That's
so
all. So
so the issue becomes
I
that
made
that
it.
is the impact that you are having. You have
To
bought a
me.
purse that is
Uh-huh.
expensive.
So I
That's
want
what you
somebody
came to
to see
achieve.
me and say, "Wow, you did it." I think the main reason why I prefer doing everything me and me is because somebody should just say, "Ah, she was able to do it, so you can do it too." But that shouldn't be said and no
Mm,
natural say yeah, brabo or something.
Right, like
But we are just not happy. We have turned out to be people that are so bitter in so many ways. So instead of us to try and show our happiness for others to see, we rather want to despise others in a way of
Majo,
maybe
excuse me.
finding
Sister, I will have
comfort of
sent you the
our.
link. Right?
mm. Do you think it's also when people try to fill the hole in
In them.
us with
Some void.
yeah,
Yes.
There's some
yes,
void. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Of course. That's why I'm,
'cause-
I'm asking. If is that going to make them happy? If that is, you think if you make other people comfortable, that will make you happy, then you are the one that
But
have the problem.
Amajo, think about
Yes, ma'am.
this. We're in COVID season. All my purses are in my closet. Where are they going? Where have they gone?
Yes. Where are we going?
What?
I look at it's like my shoe rack is a hole like this, and then I'm standing there and
Me,
I'm looking. Since
I'm a
last
shoe
year and this
person.
year, I haven't gone anywhere, and they are still there. Am I going to buy more? I will also say
It's a
that
question of priorities.
yeah,
Mhm.
and I will
It's a
also
question of
say the area
priorities.
I haven't paid attention is finance, and this year,
Hello.
Ah,
yes,
Hi. I greet each and every one of you. I'm just,
oh, hi.
yeah,
I miss you. I miss you
We
all.
miss
we
you
miss
too.
you
Honestly,
more.
the
You miss the
timing is
comedians?
just,
You miss
but
the comedians? Oh,
I'm trusting that next week I'm off work. So next week I'll get time for
Yay.
you girls. But seriously,
oh,
um,
okay.
I
Okay.
miss girl talk. I'm at work, but I'll throw in a few bombs here and there, and then I go away because I'm at work.
Okay.
Awesome.
When you say you
Um,
are off, from when to when? After next weekend, you are off?
no, I think from Thursday I'm off work.
Okay,
So
good,
I'll be free.
good.
I will catch up with you guys on all the other things that I need to do.
Okay.
It's serious
Sounds good.
work as well. But let's
Mm,
let's roll. I mean, let me
right.
say my own and go away. I'll leave you with the pieces to pick it up. That will be
Okay.
my backing. So
Fire, fire.
Amajo just nailed something there, and I'm like, yes, yes. When in African environment or in African the continent, they see wealth as material gains.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
Materialistic things, they see it as worth. This is
Yeah.
where I need to prove that I am okay. So it is only a
Hello.
few.
Hello, Acha.
It is only a few when
Mm.
for those of us who have had the privilege to be outside the continent, who have now realized that when we talk about worth, and actually, if you actually want to prove something, it is not about material gains, but somebody will stand somewhere and say, "Are you really this person?" like Amaju was saying.
Yeah.
It takes until you shift to that side. I bet you 100, let me say, when you take 100 people in Africa, the continent where we are coming from, 98% will use materialistic as well. And no one who say abrabono or boni
Be
has done well.
well, arrive.
Yes. Even so, he is on banks, but he has not been able to pay their child school fees. And society sees him as he or she is doing well. Meanwhile, she is sweating.
Right.
I am saying this because it is rampant. It's becoming unbecoming. But even up to date, some people are here on the other side of the world, and their mindset still have not been shaped to that extent.
Yeah.
This conversation that we are having, somebody will say, "Dear no muchri, when I'm at my bag." Whilst some of you will be thinking about, I'll read this book. I would like to go and see this theater program. I would like to see that. I want to buy this treasury bonds and all that. Even pay for my funeral
ahead of time.
Afterlife package. I've already paid for it and all that. No. They are thinking who will bury her and how. In fact, you haven't even thought about how he or she will be buried yet. He has not thought about how her children, when it's not there. The things he has left behind.
That part.
They don't think about when you are gone, what will happen.
Yeah.
Even among your siblings, how your properties will be shared. All those things, they don't have plans against it. Some of them are just eating their golden eggs at this time. So by the time they are old, you look at them, why are you miserable? It's because they fail to plan.
Yeah.
And some of us, when you're having this conversation, this is when life insurance crops up. This is when how instead of buying a designer bag, I will buy a mortgage. And when I'm old, I will leverage it and add it to my pension pay. This is where the family home I am in Abruchiri, I will buy it. And then when I'm old, I'm going on retirement. That is almost a capital for my kids.
Right.
Or a leverage to my grandchildren who are coming. Remember, all of us are old in the scripture, so I'll use that. We all read, a good man leaves wealth to his children. How do you think he leaves the wealth? It's a designer bag. Once you use the designer bag, the value of it is gone.
Yeah.
But that money listen, if you can afford it, praise God. But when you buy it, you don't need to prove anything to me. If Amajo is able to buy a Tom Ford glasses, $16,000 Canadian dollars, so what? When Amma wears and I see it, I should be confident enough and say, Amma, why you fake? Amma doesn't need to prove to me sort of the 16,000.
That is it.
Until ya doesn't have to prove to me, say, ni shoe nation and ni chichi nation no. Tommy Hilfiger limited edition. I don't need to know. But what it is even apart from all that, set your culture and your pay. So when you put it on, don't tell me. When anybody see quality, you see it. Why do you have to prove it? This is where I stand and say, low self-esteem will let you think that when I buy $1,000 dress, that is when people will know that I have arrived. My sister, you are shallow-minded.
Yes.
You don't know. In fact, you don't know your WhatsApp. That is how you people pronounce it. You don't even know your WhatsApp. You don't know your WhatsApp. Yes, honestly, instead of WhatsApp, also WhatsApp. You have not even learned to correct those grammatical errors. It doesn't occur to you, say you should add value. But you are busy hoarding unnecessary perishable things. Me say Ghana phone bi wo hwedru kwasi da me say COVID ya bai mada pa dedi. Wo kwa so do timi ye late saa because oyi atare age so de no ho twere ntade anya se bebu abon. Okwa adwuma when you late na mo okwa sori you late. Why? Because kwesi de bia wo pademo no. For those of you who cannot understand our language, I'm saying that some of us from Africa, we are so shallow-minded that even when we are going to church, we are late. And the reason why we are late is because we want to put on new things every day. Every blessed Sunday. Now, all the sales that you bought and hide it under the bed because your husband will see it. Me, I've been doing that. I'm not. I've been doing that.
In the trunk.
For some time I've been saying that my husband say, so all this why you say my tongue that then you know now so a trick of the trade. We all do it. We all do it. But my sister, when it's coming to the extent that you use a credit card to buy a designer dress so that you prove a point, then it is sickening. Why would you buy a dress or a shoe or something you put it on and you'll be paying interest on? It's not an interest-free thing you bought. In fact, some of them does not value money. Ashimolo will say that some of you don't know the value of money.
Not at
For that reason, money will devalue you. I read one of her books and it says, when you don't know the value of money and wealth, that same thing will devalue you. That is why some people, until the money gets into their hands, it is not the money that has changed them. Money may just expose them.
Yeah.
You understand? But the one who know how to add value to the money, he rather make the money work for him or her. When we are growing, we are being sent to school, learn how to get qualification and work. These moral things, they don't tell us. Why? Because the system is shaped that your sweat will be given back to the system. It is up to you as you are growing. Find these things in books, in people who have walked through that lines to tell you. Here comes my people. They don't even take a book. Whilst when you are in the bus, public buses, the white person is reading something. You see an African person. Hey, what's it? Sister, no, you'll be gossiping about somebody. Oh, sister, no, Tom, watch no, I would chrome, Utia Bruce, dream, watch you would I were two chrome, I will find Chinaco. Sister, why do you know form? Bra, Utia Bruce, unto newspaper da. Crona, what is on Cassano, cry won't take, and yeah, why do you say Obeko school, what a Cassano? Now, my baby or what we immigrants now, what you cronosono, beneficial, and you be or benefit. But you are able to insult a woman, blue, black. And we want to do well? No. Obronia who say, yeah, before be brave, no form. Yeah, and Pabuano moton 1,000, 2,000. Obronia, yes, celebrate to cry, just say your called red carpet. And some of them, and Yamana who saw motion companies in the chair one.
Brands, yeah.
Siatrana, your person, you Siatrano. Obroni not in the chrome, no mammy, ne your friend is saying, ne pension, ni na dear, ewo. Only obi a woko feeding. And you two different cultures all together. Na se yebetu yen chrome ohiasia. Na it was a sa and yema way, this moral things we incorporate in our daily life.
Yes.
Listen, a generation must rise up and say that a whole host of things that is going on in our community, our society, which is wrong. We have got our priorities wrong from head to toe, from governmental side, from society side, from our local family to the grounds. All of us have got our priorities wrong. Very wrong, totally wrong. That is why when you are of age, a little bit, 18, 19, you think it's only when you come to abroad, that is when you'll be okay. That is the mindset.
That
Unless
was what was planted in our mind, actually, right? Because
yes,
even if you're a student, you don't find it to concentrate on your study. Oh, me, me,
Yes. Yes, so actually, you see somebody who have a very good potential. You want to support him in Africa. You are doing everything to support him, and now doing in an say, oh, my sister, I got no brutin or no person will be a baby. And one I would do one in an now doing that connection, my visual. Or no, so yeah, for 1 night or no crown, they be out in Crawford embassies or non go be that. It is sad.
Yeah.
It is sad. Let me tell you one story. There is this young man. It's a distant relative. The guy is very good, or you will be very handy. So when it do JSS, all call SSS, and I'm selected young man. The way you are, on your bookworm, sir, but you're a very technical person. So go to technical school. Go to technical school. Anya Shekrano, you will open Yansan Juma by the 3 years.
Yeah.
There were 2 boys. One I didn't know, but I liked that boy. So I took the 2 of them. And I asked them to go to technical school. The nenia prayer obo brano na onyu biano. They can't so technical school okoye.
Oh yes.
The other one no nani dobi so ni anti bi we brochire woni mo bi we brochire o ya no fa telephone ani abre niska ya fa ma na de be ma ne maame ne maame ntino omu mienu nyina ya hiafo. But look at me be mamo scenario bi wo ha me wi a me de mo agya ho. And I'm a mom in a call the only biano any bray. And this one it kiddos to a Canadian embassy. Once we are doing all those things, you know. Abrantian was looking at, I think some more migration, a was killed a labor a visa bia ye. Into technical school muhono. One of the things are not all or abrofuni be ma talk or and no much how some of the skill that you know almost so we could do level B, they can let you migrate. In fact, 2021, this is the best news I've ever had. And I am proud. I am proud of that young man.
Yes.
I don't know him anywhere.
Yes.
But I was all the I was all teary. It confirms, say, unyame say, Obama, my institution, this is what I believe it's worth.
Yes.
I might not have much, but we did this, so Emma Obi year. It is an institution on its own.
Yes.
That boy, I can say, some of the times, Oba, Miniska, but he will go to school. And then I'll ask people, Mukoma ways kamame, minim se endorse, but he was focused. The other one, is this the more you than me a video than I'm used about in Kualan, Crofo, Maya, Shawon, Naminim, the American, Nancy Bribiso. And this boy is doing what is expected. No, automobile, dear Ben, I say, spraying, yeah, into Onimunia be boy, number ye lecture no hono, and no fan number. And on one call British Council, and research. Who online, and near ma uhia, dear was set or ye, and near me was so ye. All best starting application, for me, crime can say, minimum crow for Canada, state now ye don't walk on. Minimum nipa 1 2 be. But I don't know minimum be or bet Joe. And that kind of near man. And or Sarko, and says scholarship scheme or what type they say. I don't know anybody in that state. If they can change and give him another state school, that maybe he might have a family member. It's a new, it's me, I'm a man, words are on type woman say. It's a different place altogether. He needs to have connection, family connection. And when the going gets tougher, he can rely on Yade. Me kayen so akolani tie wa akolana amfa hwe me hu yakase obi a faithful steward. That is that boy. I'm saying this because emra ye woman nkrofo bebre feel say e was say utu kwanyans inti me krodi akwantu obai nanka I was about to be put off, but the program next year I'm now to say akolana ye research. So So I followed up. And I was also praying that it will go through because that is the only break for that boy. The only break for that boy. Me Ghana hon makase, meaning we me free we patch off an ejuma. It is different when I'm standing there, say me beni ejina ejuma. But enkakra to the glory of God. And now I'm no kase wabedu. You know, look at the mindset and look at the other one. Dear na person mechre bebre ni da so se obi wa abruchire obeboa no enti onkeka ne ho. There is another person ohia my friend is saying enye 100 Ghana 10 million
thousand.
Edia ye adwuma keke. That is the only break the person needs. There is another person who have everybody go to school. Go to school. Or se men kwakwa na akobo afeku. Who man abeka che say police ache no. Who koye den or say na meti ho keke na so to keke na police ne ba no beche o. In long and short
The
long and short of it all, say wakoti na wufuo mu. And I'm say uti wufuo mu obra wunum bi ene abechero. Sister, san kwasi asem we. O auntie tie bruchire. Wahu. Na opeso oboa. Na wo de sa nonsense frafra. Ebusuafo mu amon kan kire me. And when you talk about it, you say o kire wo ho.
Exactly.
O kasadodo. Na se suban ye be den wadi yim. Se suban me do be bruchire a. Obetimi abetena bruchire. Una aba betena bruchire. Unya sika o de beto sa bag no.
About stress and hypertension because 10 beyond we be
For santrofo no. O for so no. E de say abrochire no ni tiri mu no. Wo ba ono na ba beto bag 3,000 they abeto social media to prove a point. Because adrenaline
bedun na ogun say oh nye easy so better designer bag na no so the wefu na me
they get frustrated with you.
Wahu enti set me di yi no enye niema material things.
Right.
But these two boys, if you want me to predict their future, I will tell you, say, that other boy, I will not be surprised. 5 years, 10 years down the line, he will come and tell me, Okita PhD. I will not be surprised. The other one, one fact means, I will bear for 3. Okwa Ghana na ekwa koye say buani enhwe nkwale yi wonu akra ugina hokra ne san yare.
Another good point.
Na wasa kofa obi ba ti o. Wasa kofa obi ba onu so nim say ne nkrofo wo abruchire say jimifo de bi onya jimifo ba bi mane di nachi.
Birds of a feather.
So what you see? Enti ye ka say wealth ni say oba beauty ni ntari hyemu no eye nokre. Yes, you need to dress appropriately. E was say o hye ade a ehotie. E no nkyere say you break a bank. Some of the singles nkrofo bebre nya ya wo mo beba. But they look at your spec ntari a wo pesa wo sha. De wo pesa wo bo bra ni hwe wudin was we mekofa na ukofa koni bi ana wo bi a na adwene mu do a adwene bi wo ne tirim say wo yo ba wo hweti ade wo yo ba wo hweti ade
me myself a competition already. How would I even get time to be competing later?
Oh,
I am a whole competition.
Shula, if why do your papa? One will say you are in your own competition, you are running your own race.
Yes.
So what you say. But when you are running somebody else's race, that is when you intend to be in competition with somebody who's not even watching you.
Yeah, yes. It's hard and very sad.
For life is hard though. This COVID, it is about say the dynamics of lives are going to change. And some of you, it will take a while for you to pick yourself up. So this is not the time to be doing things which are unnecessary. It wouldn't benefit the soul. And listen, live for yourself. Don't live for others.
Yes.
Live for yourself. Abrabona wo bono boma wo and you look back now catch on say, hey, I'm a Joni. I'm a Sumesini. One kasa can pat your back because listen, everybody is busy minding his own business. It is a few charlatans. It's a few tibon kosofo, and they are still looking at people's life to determine whether they. And some of you, it's fulfillment because that is the only achievement you have. Oh yes. And your school be a walk on waka say, ye co school to me share your born home or dinner, Miss Madame Batan, ye can school I want my home. And you know, on said there nibri be a do a what when you saw. And Uncle Lana, one warm Nancas, and on said there any plan a mom. Until you say, me investing the energy for me mem.
Yes.
Min mo be a school one could be. But or she house, meant to me uncle be who said you were back a femo. The person me invested everything I got in my kids. That is somebody who has have a reformation.
Right.
Well, we yet bon caution when your wife and so about woman, net was so genius near the Unshan Quasia, DSC Wakana, and Niema, blending man someone, ACC Wakana. It is lack of knowledge. Bible said, Penim dear. Let everything, in fact, seek everything with knowledge.
Yeah.
And then you tell me, say, Bible is not applicable. It is applicable.
Thank you.
There's everything in the Bible.
It is applicable to today's world.
These times.
It is very relevant.
It is not relevant for this time. That's what they throw at you.
Oh, really? Really?
Mm.
Now, 1 more year, your money, basa. But listen, Bibia ni no what is swaba? Medie, I stand to be corrected, though. Me who say, I should say, ya yemi nanka, ye ma menono, and kaya prior no mujina so no mutu. And then I should say, ya menu me mujina sui. Oh, yes. And can no ya kasi bro, wherever you are. And you'll be on Tibrum soon out. And now isn't not the picture you get.
No one you get with
To find now was I draw no say pata bia. And they sad the corner no nya hwehwe ya menu mienu to say the anti ya wo de making some me simple analysis anti ya to Canada and na me na asa so ama jo so to Canada different side of Canada na be lie on some show me to UK ha mo so mo hwe me e de be yie na sense you tell me Enti obi anyew na mom first na nka ye fa hwehwe omo na omo ka omiminim omo ka bi na meka bi first na nka ye fa ahwehwe ni ahwewu ya hwew e wa aburochire no e na aburochire no wa wo de abeto abonten e na obi ye hwe bi e na wo mu anu atwa de mu abeto wo mu anu atwa nti je say ye nyina ye hu abaifo na ye hwe each other Enti wo kwasia edu badudwan na chese utimi de wo bag a wo to na boarding be 3000 beto a wo ankasa wo fie ye den kakra na ni papa no hwe wo sa na de waka bibi na de abọ sa wo na ade beto he wa ma yade bi ama meda wo papa bi so ama sika anhia wo abroche no tete kwa yetua kakra hu de odu sika no ye because wo hu se wo ye kwasia mpani wa kire ne se wo ye kwasia mpani because sika no in honesty, you could have done. Say, see, I covered the abasa bag and a crowd of queen, and I say, shoe, no, they queen. Your what Nyansano is building an empire. I will tell him. And I want soldier woman now, I was you so. Ain't you bebre, Yadia, and man, you may be a kakamu, and yes, she said, walk, comment, our comment will be ideas or flowers about you two, no, I show pictures. Into what one no you feel boy ye been so any inside you queer you person what let's over brooch don't count she no aton one man. That is when the transaction goes on. What did I hwe wo hu into nana no wo hia prayer no hia hwe to come to Amsterdam. There cost Amsterdam nyina woni. And that telephone so nya fe no kwakotena post office atwen wo call and the WhatsApp nyina wo ho amansanten tan so said the abrochirefo mugu mu ho asi nyina wote radio fo ka hwan ka enti wonim trick of the trade or the barrel ehia so abo yade kakraka bi amodi yade bi no de ato o maame bi so ana wofa bi so o papa bi so Bibi obeye wa enye den ya usika na we brutre no de beba Ghana. And that is the contact. Do you tell me? I say, asemu amike mkoda nwi hu din me de mato ba ko amamo. Me nka ne bebre wa ha. But kakra ya maka ya nkodre ho. I hope say obi tie sa video yi. We ni biribi anka bank wo share to platforms bebre a wonim so. Na mo obi ani aba no ho so. Oni obi di agro said ye wo je no ho me na wo tene ne ho no. O pese o ka chense sister fa break toto so. And so Ghana nu ko kasa to so wani breme.
Yes. Yes.
Wani breme. Sister many mrewo na said ye wo ye wo ho no. E kania na kanan enti na me kasa no. The American senkani patempo ebe share anti ya video yi na ma obi enenam feed bi so na nani boswa waka say die na me ye me hu ma me ntwi break wa ade kire na ye kire no ye moka sok enti ye pulpit ni ba bia ye gina no ye nka say ye nimu nso dodo sem ye nka say otimi to bag 5,000 na eye bone na emum menu mienu nim sa brocha brabo na ebo ne the card ene tototo sa nkwase yasem bibi sa wo se wo koto bag ewie dia kosi wardrobe mu asom no sabosom na what your interest rate no nyansa sembe pa na wo so
na covid asamba na ye ni baby yako
enso no se sika no ye wo nyansa abrocha fo bebre tete dem they can afford mortgages but onim sika hunim de like I said enti sika ne control no na emum oba nkrofo bi ho a onim de hey oba me platform a me ni obi atem enti won sha emfa me ho na emum I am not meant for everybody anti ya is not meant for everybody kakra na won bete no ebedu say afi once you start ye na ye ka de afi ye pese ye omubudu say some of you are just there and one say 31st aso enti de bia ye be bold dream obi eka about the vision board no vision board kura obi nteda look at a smartphone and so ni vision board every quarterly bia wo check say ade am dey see mani so betumi aye some of us last year some of the things are projections are you know 3 of them I couldn't do it and one of them I was so upset because it was pure oversight and Amikunuka say why are you so worked up about this? I said, this one shouldn't be part of the things I couldn't do. And I'm a man, the reason Tia meant to me, and the reason why I'm upset. Then he sat down for 2 hours. He wanted to comfort me, Kakra. Into a back a crown or so. But look, me too, I couldn't do that. I'm saying, Massa, what the idea? A muda, Metiasia. And then I have to make fun of it. Not as I was saying, it because the car say, oh, so what say, be the end of the you just say, I then I'm just make a choice or the UK, I won't see us here. I just said, will be bear not copper. It's okay. It's Yamin addiction. Yamin addiction. You was with the yadu. Said to me, you said to me, and I was upset because that thing I didn't give careful thought about it, which I think say if I could have done that and can no free may less this. So what I say now it has added a bit more to this year. Then I'm pessimika. Mama yenye intention about every one Indian for Pakistan for Lebanese for Chinese for me read a book bina nipa kono catch them say those people every move is calculated. They are intentional. It is calculated. It is planned. Everything they do. And the no projection is for 10 years. Into life now, all born is say go see 10 years. No, now is towards that thing. Now maybe so. Ghana for saying, and now 3 years projection ya started. You see Chinese in Turkish in Lebanese
in. 3 of them na minimum one no we ni omaba omu 3 na no moti dime back omu and so no omu 3 ni na many better no omu 3 omu to dime Omuto dan mo bia mo nyina tutu ko mo fi na me me fu me hono.
Yes.
Because when betna ho ka kire mo ho say ha me ke ha na menim bia me hwehwe nti to kaka
Sir.
ko ba ye din obi nti o ma sam na ye wa wonni akra wonni ni share dan kra na problem ho.
Yes. Say ahana sister Adwoa be ka kire say emotional intelligence and you be brain into no your relationship with others cry is wrong.
We were not taught.
We were not taught.
Yes.
It's make about say project home for 10 years, 5 years no. Chinese for me and sabet me at one room.
Oh yeah.
And they will makeshift. Ebi am yenu be ko adwuma anopa na ba kwa ye night. And Chinese for sa enkrofo ya mebo omudi Lebanese, Chinese, India. Omo obi adwuma. The mentality is not enslaved by somebody. They travel a lot, but they don't work for people because
they don't.
They are sure Mutrimu say it was someone who control wealth and your wealth in the control.
Yeah.
And your costume say, oh, I have a year, Juma. And no penny a tray. To school now walk on. Aha. That is the only thing we've been taught in Africa. And it's sad. It is really sad. You begin to dialogue on this kind of conversation, and people are uncomfortable with you and then call you names.
Messi, it's about time Ghana for Ubako High School, office school, no, but Ubaka is on fire part time. It's about time your churches and your money in that. Apart from say, Umami media, they be a dear soon now. Yeah, privilege, Kakana, Utimiko school, baby. So we do that age. Na so suko bo kakana. Ya training na income business a ye hu so. Ejuma ya ye hu so. Who are in over school now we no. Oh, chan crampo sa jisa by my ejuma sa na wa ye. Umpe we ejuma na wa ye. Nina we're not taught. So it's about time these things are put into place.
Life
if you
skills
are back from school, you to go and do part time. My boy is only 8 to 9. 9 to 10. Already no so the mommy when I'm starting my job at the library because we started into the team much of it up and it's something we have to be taught. Something we have to teach.
Auntie, it's sad. It's sad. I am trusting God. Say you go so ye dede. You go so ye kase. And it's rather unfortunate say in our community no negative no na ye pe.
Yes.
Ye pe negative no. Na me hwe na na obri ye boa video bi a nkrofo nsem ba ye na ho ka ho asem. And I was say dear ya abreko no say.
Hello.
Jackson.
How are you?
Yen kra ye Christopher we say ye ni mo de. Ye kra na ye share no more. And ye negative no. Yen ye and what? And ko wa na ye bo. Enso no de nani ate a ono pese obobra no. Obohu say ohu a bi obehwe bi but
thank you.
Fine.
You can't be bothered about it.
Happy New Year to you.
May one payo say 2021 ye ni beda ho se abowo because emre ye ni nkaso emre na ni dm ni kan say ye see 31st mu a ena date ye da ben 25th
25th
25th bosome na na ekọ Mrs. Russell eka say oka so obeye gym no na me sere na me send a message. Honestly, you are not the only one. What?
Mamle, give it a try.
Mamle, greetings to Bedofo. Just say it's pathetic. It is. Ye can't enquala Mamle ebo about parent from family near the and which is rampant in our community. Nobody shares this lady's videos. Nobody even says that, listen, let me also promote this young lady because at least I'm here.
Hello, Happy New Year.
Who are you talking about?
he has triumphed about as Diana or Kahuasamano. On one kasakra is a testimony.
Who?
Obiara enye effort, Ghana form nye effort. Now it saddens me because Adiana enye no, eno na yepe. Adiana Emma Obroni try to avoid it. No, yen the afe na yeji by your community no more ding, which in fact, the boat to phone and crop on piese. And chile ya elko swinging and enko yese yenya yedim da na yeka. Now, somebody bumps into this video, share video, no. Fakoma will be fatu groups now who na obi an ninyam man. Sister, yeah, came in car say Mac makeup and answer ultimata and sessa uto. But the American say, yeah, here and son, ya dear fata. After all, so would you would ya? Wouldn't you most when you're fair? And yama baby wa here. Because in as much as say me person me prove and cotton pabwa 3,000 no price na mo beti atofie.
I wanna when I make us say we all know about you can say common decency say okay as a woman oh sorry what's yes you know say ajo odo we he na oni also for somewhere no more about personal hygiene. We all know that obey your true who ye, ube dware, ube sies your kama, you know, this dress nicely. And no that you feel good about yourself, you put yourself out well, but it shouldn't be vanity as say be a 5,000 make or talk. And because it's me shoe way, it's me way because I'm trying to beat that person over there. No, you are in your lane.
No, I'm doing it to come and prove to others.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised, say ni papote no crowd person with the body kutiano. One shit.
I'm trying to
hold the sister was to say you, me, Sister Russell, Auntie, the forward.
It's just like assembly American. There's something be funny I may notice. Movies are a lot of times no movies no a man who are undressing themselves, the men man there almost shentare. It said society no so they say shallow na ye canon. There's no moral values emphasis on it. A outer near man school girls see just a 10 beyond even what they per one sem not say oh share Hollywood award a yibi a man in an atari na ye say na nufu no why is that? I'll ask myself maybe I'll ask myself can't you look good without showing all that skin? I'll give an example. Me mama you were two very nice young ladies. They dress nicely, but they don't go around revealing this. It's not just who nipa.
There be said what add value to your life. I will say, and you may unveil so much of my flesh, no. And the better say I really fatame. There was this one Ghanaian girl who is an actress, but he's the only one. Just say honestly, I could put my neck down for him. Martha Ankoma.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That girl, in fact, say obinim the contact her or inbox me. Because I am Sister Amaju, I will talk to you after this program. I am going to do this coming Friday, single but blessed, favored and approved. And this is what I'm going to do on Friday. There was this other lady I know back home. My home was social media, my inbox and also but I need about maybe 3 women and tell people, say, who are coming from different backgrounds and show people, say, listen, you can be single. And you owe it to yourself to upgrade yourself. Whilst you are waiting for Mr. Right, one can upgrade for price tag be now will be powerful in the name of so why you're desperate for so your messes. And your social media, Mr. Say anybody have my comments number or contact how I can get in touch. I've shared the video to other platforms, so I hope that somebody see it and inbox me or something. And I am so impressed about that girl. I am so impressed. And yes, they say ever since Oba movie, say yes, or actor and actor, and so on she be beer. Who know one thing, and then he will tell you, say, mean to me could see Yamia Sim Hufi. Mean to me could come about things, some Sum Yame, or Kodankam Williams are sorry. The American say. He is one person asem no otie na wode ye adwuma. Her work does not define her. And yet entire shame they define no. But opuna the sheer elegance, the appearance decently dressed. And only a friend said, what's it?
Mr. G, only BB, the right kind of mind will find you because young royal no, it's no.
I young conqua. Ubenya do bedu na ka do bet na fi.
How about also the
May say
Ubenya do bedu. Now I can't do bet na Diana because
for boys and girls. And then yes, the hobby man.
now when the teacher no bet courtesy for boys and girls no one crowd their colana tare wo one run the draws that out.
Commercial.
That was Ghana. Honestly, say girls as
commercial break.
Okay.
Me who they are me. We'll be back in Isuma. Okay, let's do this one. So there it is. That is the book, Reflections for a Thirsty Soul. It's still in Amazon, Google Books, Freezing Press, Barnes and Noble. So go and get your copy. If you didn't get a copy for somebody or for yourself for Christmas, go and get that book, read it, and it will help you with your goals going on. It's an inspiring book.
So, like I was saying, I don't need to.
Next week.
Okay.
So, guys, before you
leave.
Let me put this up. We've changed the time. We're going to 5 o'clock instead of 6. From next week, it will always be at 5. So just
5 o'clock in your local time. If you say 5 o'clock, it's in your local Canadian time.
5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time.
Mountain Time Standard Time.
In the province of Alberta.
5 o'clock, not just say, hey, not a simple.
Midnight.
Midnight. But if you are on night shift, you can catch up with us. Just as me, a small night shift, I may catch you up.
Okay, so see you guys next week.
Okay,
bye, Mrs. Russell. Bye.
See you. Have a good
week. Like I was saying, I don't have to. Last week, me a video in America say me wo UK. Shop way almost friend is Murphy Diana Princess Diane boyfriend on any cool way. There's this shop be on Nightwood.
I was
back up me feeding Harrods.
Yeah,
I've entered several times, but I've not bought anything there. And Obi by my inbox wants to say, what? And I'm saying yes. I've gone there several times. Me one London and me a jumano. Me am cleaning be a Harrods and pay. Sometimes time on soon I'm a kobo on my bomania coma. By so doing, you meet a lot of celebrities near there. But I am looking at myself. So I can be deeper. Me cleaning. Me just celebrating no bias or no kobo gig back one. That can be 100,000. Ekota dear wo na me so makoto apple. Nyansa sembe pa ne wo sa de binding. Enye hia dwene, but me dream kwa chiri say I could invest that money. Eno na ma me yesa. Eno nchire say ehia me. There be. En fa sa adwene ni hye wutiri. Enye hia na ehia me. But me the adwene bi me bobra se okwantuni a. Aha is a transition. A way for me to elevate next generation. If you can afford it, praise God. And American. Ultimate ton of cash the two, you don't feel it. And bodao. Yeah. Now, what the credit card, quakoto. Now we are essentially interest. Ewo hono. A hona Jimmy Simon. Ewo. Because
I will Mr. Mitchell and Mr. G. Asemi. The all can who's the Bible mo. I know the say it's not relevant for this time. You can say French so yes, you're bad dressed modestly. When you want it just dress out home, sorry, oh just any a tight pants no dia ko gina yi you can say pop you know so near to nyom
Yo. Abuja for yes me dress modestly. Bisa ho say modesty e yedien. Asikyere na sen. How and na me see me konya me animu a otumfo nyankropon animu a sen na me pese me kɔ nanim sɛ kwan ne frɛ me sɛ me mmra Buckingham Palace a how would I dress onupo a oye wiase amamamufo ehema how much more wahu umanya me ya wo ketwa wo ya wade basa thinking say it is all right but obeti nyame ase a afa obehu say wase a woti wo ntemma wo ho de bia me ka kire nkrofo say enkan Genesis Exodus Leviticus there bi wo kan ya ma nenye applicable to you na ma wade bia wo ye no enti basrefo wo nyum bi asem bia meka no ade biara ameye no e wo se me bisa say yesu kan na sana if it is not there my friend don't add it to it if it is not there na nyame mpese be ye there enti na wan fa nkan enti me ha me ho for instance me say me wo hwi me pese me ye niema according to enti me wo needs and me wo wants obi wo hwa a onim de ye need and onim de ye want ma start e kire me ma wo ko shopping a said ye ya hyehye niema no obroni pese odi usika e be hye ne company mu onwene hu sa deals na o maye no deals ni bi wo kra bi wa say 2 for 10 2 for wo be kom na ye 599 ye ton on tell so stay bi asa na wato enye hia ni ahokyere a Ghana 40 ni bi utimi so wa bi mini provision store ewo ni food pantry aduane bia wa hyehye ubohu na ebisisi ho ana expire na watama kwoto atwene na enye ne se ewo sexa practice yi me jai na metodi ehia me after all agrochire aduane in short covid yi ba yi na nkrofo etoto aduane hye o canned foods hye ho eno de eye because eto de bi wo ho a na yatete bibi so na wato nti ase ewom ba say yemu bebre wo ho a kom ne ahokyere ye hu wo fie nti no obi wo ha na Ghana na ne mpaboa yi mienu pe nti he's addicted into buying shoes and bags so can also that is my favorite to bo sister your favorite shoes and am wan hye bi
hwe awo men kama sembe so ntwam 1983 yellow corn come me urem feed da enti after now me my me na me tutu kwan no say ye tutu kwan ye First Nations Reserve enti say Shaila so the only mascots
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you call her for the day enti you know say you can say who call for the day you know mo koye adwuma enti nya afi na wo ba be e break I drive to a task on akoto lunch enti aduane dia akom aduane is out of stock because me says I come na enti no I don't like to go hungry to kind of amama kai like we always want to hoard every time do hokwa na to be abeka
am pasa na yete ye ba bia ye free no e na aye yensa
confused
me am no wo ka say
hey I don't
you ready just say me am no wo ka say me nka say me yi me ho afiri mu the emre bi wo mabrabo mu am me rate school e bia me say me koto bread and I end up coming with a bag full of shopping. Some of us the shopping makes us feel good. I mean who say but net therapy na correct sir.
And then now yeah, but my chill. Shopping doesn't really make me feel good, but I am a type that feel like I have to spoil myself. So like I said, I am just a competition of me. I am not looking at you.
Sheila, there's a difference between say you are spoiling yourself. You are doing it for you. So what you say? And you're for anybody. It is not for public consumption.
Yes.
I don't want to. I'm not proving a point to until you say, I wear the best clothes.
Rationing on people's personal career too much, and we don't even care who we are heading out there. And no, now I'm not yet too much.
Yes, as no say you are spoiling yourself. Me, for instance, yeah, me yes sir and America no say me just going to cost your friends say Costa name sang just to buy a cup of tea. I mean, me feeling good. Me am chi aka na mete ho na me no.
You
Na
know,
me am me dey abrabo mu a eye me de
you
pa.
know, yeah.
Because I mean, also, I believe one thing I believe in Bibi or now ukotoswa. I thought that you don't need it right away, but you need it down the line. The practical aspects, especially so in naturalizer.
Oh,
We are
yes.
going out of sale to say be what Londonderry Mall anymore. Into a Debbie many adwa coy and you call me sure I'm say me shading I'm see what's going on here. No name this star store no more pabwa boarding in your money man to
Yeah.
at $60. I feel there were $23 name who cook home. It's me sure back me and I'm say oh nice slippers well call Ghana be an issue or Nancy I've quite me share but
Yeah.
my point is that me pay less na me tato me winter near my like reasonable things.
It's
And you
all
know
closed down.
almost 2 na aha me na me hwehwe boots me nya bit me call ha no no. Would you believe sir boots are almost 190 something ne ho it came to $60. And
Oh,
I'm
of
saying
course.
it's me
That
nya
is a reasonable buy.
I got it. So I got
Me,
a
na
long one and then
me,
the next
ring,
time we go
my
the next
ring checks
time
is
no,
I'm a
I'm a
tilapia cram me
go
kwa je ho ring check.
Nti no sisi ano yes no na me catch no so okay long one and me who short one another time me who short one and no na size ni be ni ho but my many say she can order it from another store until she did and also no another 60 these are winter items you had no mono winter is constant and I mean
Mm-hmm.
and so be a work retirement they won't say we seek bus me so no usually me talk boots are I can use it for 3 to 4 years into you know
Yes.
I'm set in my dream mono. Fine. Slippers no the next summer I'll say beba ubeko abontin kakra at least ubeko work ubeshe. Into those practical people or while here but say first now oh me who we no matter me who we no.
Um,
Hmm.
as no say, when it comes to see, I can't about at the total or baby, you guilty. It's a guilty pleasure.
Yes.
But
Yes.
when people
Yeah.
will draw the line and say, I am buying it for so and so, the reason behind it is what matters.
Many of us have
And you're doing a church.
I don't
we do have
patrol.
that long way to go. But
Yes,
then
it is
nyame
the
nkyɛ
mind.
deɛ o saa
Oh,
covid wei say saa
Yes,
covid wei ɔbaa yɛ ohu wɔslow yɛ nyinaa dan me yɛ number one. Hey, and let's say me tell na me go to check it from the
China,
Christmas
only
and
them
from
say
that.
no patrol. That's always cheap.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Miss
Let me
is what
say, I was just trying to survey around me. Now, me who says, sir, 50 last year match nim. Bepime ne we say, the ama say one me asami humpa, less than 100. And I was like, really? Is that me?
it's only the beer continue. Where are you going to go and spend for?
but when him say, Sister Sheila, any auntie, COVID, the wise will be richer after we've come out.
Oh, for
Ask me why.
sure.
Because say what the pause to sikaya o say so a me fa no say obi wo ha boso bi oto atare ana o ye bribi for his or herself say sika no say waboaboa no a ye be free mu no now was substantial amount holding you e ho asem e na ye ka enye de e bia wo koto tv me si say ebi wa me ko
No one is buying.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I hope that money is lying in your account and you are thinking on how to
Yes,
invest it.
Mr. Kwan, nobody is even buying. Oh, come on. The last time I was at the mall, it's like the entire place was dead. Until Yashawu Park Mall was so much dead. And then when I was driving on Anton Hande, I was feeling like, I said, their cars are not passing. Those days, the road is
Yes.
easy.
Yes, make us same intro. I said the same thing. Friday next me call Jumam Koji me call Sesame phone, new phone. And many me crew nam usually nam say I real am so young call baby am Jimmy glasses na me call Titan. I'm say maybe I feel I say but this was downtown on a
Yeah.
Friday. Cars in Chrome. It just COVID no it's just it shut everything down.
Yeah, but those who are smart in it, it is a way while some of the economy is collapsing, it's another way God is putting money in our pockets
Yes.
indirectly. So for those of you who can work from home and you are not buying dresses anymore, you don't work on corporate offices that you need to be
Yeah.
wearing frivolous things.
Yeah.
I am trusting
Hey,
God to say that money has been saved. And
what's
when
it
we are
not
out of the COVID, you can invest it to make growth. Ubet media yibi. Me, many a mama so kosi
Yes.
say October. And I realized say sadly we are in for a very long time. Oh. And then I started doing some slides because at the end of the day, no, my idea was says it was something to baby. Why you say yeah? Because a was 17. You might use it for something. So long money, that is how money is. But
Yeah.
I said when I would do control sikano. Na man so about so amount. Yeah, can say a good man leave wealth for his children. The way I have lived my life, that will leave wealth. And I say it will bring a car for my children. And all these things I need to plan well. I was saying planning because it means that my insurance and now say my policy no, and I was say be a may increment because now I have more in my hands. Fair be
what is
it.
that?
I'm making massive. Hey,
I'll
Osibon,
inbox you. Why?
CFX via my link.
I mean, because
Please
okay.
send it out. Let's see what it is.
Anyway,
Yeah.
going back to
And
this point, no.
we need to be looking in that angle to be able to actually invest for our future, if not for anything. COVID betray, but when we go to pension, we will need to enjoy. We'll enjoy the fruit of our labor, if not for anything.
Many of them do not invest for retirement. Unim. Na meka sɛ nsɛm bi a yɛkan si yɛkenkan mu ansa na woba sister wo but yɛka the seriousness of it no yɛka sɛ being focused on outer appearance and our latest fashions being better than others. So person, tem bia no nko a big problem because we have it's not say yɛka sɛ mmaa nko a, it's more serious even when you see say your bar or one kola that they should be more focused. Say, oh, no, what sorry, what dressy, shepe, woko. So back school and school attire teachers said the wrong focus. We don't know. We don't focus on our children. It's all just about. Say we have
Me.
some colors. Subembi away. Muminim said the way I titi yena wakola muawano pum pum ni abobo ya put.
Yeah.
There's no focus on the child. It's all done.
Because yeah, my minimum
Look
CSC,
at
I'm quay. Because yeah, my minimum CSC, yeah, my minimum CSC, auntie, yeah, my minimum CSC, no more quay you.
You see how say at Nkolano, just me, I always make the joke, say Hanu said you see croc on Kola focusing on children here, then so do 18 at then the parents are one chico say uncle. But regardless of that period, their systems no work. Just akola and then Marie the baby but to Facebook say Ghana Kumasi ho baby 4-year-old child ne maame dware ne 6-month-old sibling akola no ball pan mu on na nso mo feel police
My share
station
video, but not on Mary's page. Me share na see me ba be ka ho asem. Ne akwala ne ehwe ho. E na akwala ne call police station so call report. I'm sure say Ghanaians are surprised over report to mommy. And that is the attitude we are getting. Even the interviewer no cry say, e na wo ye den. E na hwan na kire wo say BBC akọ police station.
yes
Na ukọ na unsu. Why should a person akwala will be afraid of a police? It was a rescue.
And me who and my first response comment and can me person me try say Ghana for you because I call a born in was sorry I report you parents so when be ye grow up no with some of the trauma that some of us have suffered ye nim some of these problems would have been reduced and in police station no ye be kwa
ebi wo ho ani enim nyansa and so police station na wo be kono ono kra just one fa serious because we need the seriousness of ade na wo can and the institutions are there but they are not working.
Yes, I make us say one saw see police for no deem the chico and me say wow they were wow kudos to them because they took it seriously enough to
seriously.
That is a good point. Anyway, say you know make kind of say that it's like it's not only about us. So and what impact is it having on them? So we'll keep saying it because wa betna kuro bi mu. Kuro no kwanya brofo ne yeka kasa foforo bi when sua ka. And you don't know how to maneuver in the system. Me say adwuma told be I say you may hear adwuma with kind of say social programs, assisted living programs. You told be our research to provincial. Say, oh, wish her. I don't need it right away, but yeah, make I say, oh yeah, okay. I found it here. I know where to go. Bibi or why you know where to go and look and get there. How many of us know that? Yet it is system to be simple, be crown. Unim de ameme home. Yet we are in our enclave, so see a can send ye dede ye true no. And so the uncle folk jina brony anima. I said the yankopo osrono kakaibi. Oh, you're a human being just like you. You have to be able to speak
Auntie, unim,
complex.
The people you meet at first and the kind of things they put in your mind have an impact on you. And yes. I am saying that because I am a living example. Also, me catch me makanda say me copy of Quebec.
Yes.
My first roommate, no ye brony. Oka French, I mean make English, I mean the dictionary, just as you're doing with me this morning. Me communicate, me translating from the English dictionary with French. That was how our conversation was. So it is I don't know. I still can't figure that. But they make us say they are winning the will teach you where you stand, especially with her. And to start, they are winning Nico, they are winning no better baby. I would especially what back from to say yeah, mammy be no wahan or they and buy and then your papa be no sponsor woman will buy it. Now what and I say you could be no they were bar to teach you said this is like for example no bed direct you say maybe do this or do that. And I saw my men or do buy ya. And now my men or no or you busy or quite human or school no wow pan now call. Now what to tell me I'm going to say immigrant I am nama make sure dynamic make I said make sure dino. I was busy looking for a single room for myself. And sometimes no, it's like I'm a person with the young black girl at that time, Quebec. No a racist at that time. Time I back from has had 2001 time, no. Now as a Quebec for you very racist. Me should roommate I mean yebi. Now baby fix available na me fan home make a fridge and a washroom and a dino no. Who dine there? Now, so the rest of the things you have to share. And me, my fear is, me milk or fridge I share more be better than you in with my mentality. It mean matana. So, inti the brenano ya ya buy a dear ube share ya dear walk around it, no. Baby, I would take their way because the last time, sister, when you are talking about your inhabitants. Me say, just a baby, I'm not make it fast as catch up. Be fine at
Amajo, so also a baby before him and I'm sure say it's still a comfortable environment. Try go try living in London, Ontario years ago. Just a corner was a Toronto, yeah, quick, fast. And so no London, Ontario. Mama no here. Into London, Ontario, no. A nice environment. So they are so racist. Yeah. Oh yeah. Call honey who be the way they will talk. No crowd. No say these people.
Yeah. I was there, but I didn't care. At that time, me say Quebec City. We don't understand. Get away. And you still have to find a way to leave.
You are right. They were young, so This is what is going on, yeah.
Yeah, can we about say, baby, I bet now.
Papa, you are okay.
Yeah, about say baby, I bet now. We all at fall victims to this kind of situation, and Debbie Ameka, Megusoka, she dear, Beshiase, but there was said Oshiasi and what pija Oshiasi and what pija. Life is involving, ain't it? My friend say, Debbie Anna Crawford Cadana, someone said, but there's one thing I've observed about that woman. O kana wa kana no kure say ye beji nyame di ye ne ente niema bi ase ye nyi wo nyame mu no afa ya te niema bi ase na ode niema cheche no ho kuntan sa time onyo obi mane mane nimdi a anka me ye sure say ankokọ nanim sense but ose oguso ege ne ho aduru wonya obi o was that kind of mindset wo be hu say ontwamu da because all the time no he's trying to incorporate, he live according to time and season. So what you say? By a movie or one, ye ko muno, and another generation, but or person also suffer. Will be so bad. Would the mobile percent Debbie, Moma Yensia say, a woman, sir, media negusu count, and do a while, Nameka say, Nipan Kosonia papa, yes, a Jimmy, a yating. There were so many testimonies, sir. I have come to realize, say, Papa ye, nothing, so you bet your uncle of work and say, a poor one will cry one benefited. But listen, she has said, Obibejina will console. Now, after because any denya ran, but could be back with your baby, your bold deals, a yasume sibano. Maybe you might not be there. I might not be there, but I'm trusting God to say, Nipa. Messi omubia no many on betina si Bible says e betumi a ye ni nipa nyina antena se asomdwe mu na metena se asomdwe mu a ebi kura na mawukọ ye mu bi wo ho a ekwan bi ebie ma ye no opo wo papa din o say mi no papa o papa do ye bi a waye me oh wo frifie we mu enkan na sa neti it opens door baby a wo free and said ye wo ye wo niema ebie kwan some of the papa ye no so aba ebi am plain but obi anuti anano na Bible say David bisa say so obi ni Jonathan fia meye na papa sana life tie sana life tie emi bi beba obeka say enti obi ni Abraham reku afia Abraham reku abi kura stebe ya nyinyi ye nyina bomrewa ne ade na obi aba ukos I'm a Kaiser Madam could be to Scotland, Glasgow. And you'll be any masumesi. Who wants, oh, sister, no. Oh, Brahma mention, sister, need your wounds on a mawai. You never know where my daughter or my son will find his or herself. And then the person will say, and your mammy. Oh, mammy, can't see me money told me to me. Sanity. Mama yen say you walk a bro yet you obi mansui. Wafa bribim Ghana ni wafa bribimu nkwa na aba ete said ye me nkwa na mba me ni papa bi na me ni maame me maame oba bro je bo ne ko ye me so me ba me kwan enti me ba na me ni nkrata bi e ka me ho enso nyame
obi about school form keke can catch us na ye but the mo school so na ye ba e school ni bi na me ma ba kire kire enti they will not even tell you the right channel for you to go.
It's a poverty mindset. Stinginess.
But you don't give up. At least you have the ideology say school. And when we say kind on the internet,
you are right.
Not information in your baby say. But say what be my fan says here and what we ni say no. Mimi say obi akola bi eni wo betumi aka se wa ba Glasgow. Ya boni din say obi say Mrs. Madam for bi wo Glasgow bra. Na ni pa kon beka se man kire no kwan da. Unya ba me say o pese wo tena mu di awo abrabo ye different untime nsan krofo asa na emu ba besua de we wa pack book no akode ye no so ye different and I'll give you all the scenarios. It's up to the person to choose. E wo mu an ma bisa asumesi say de na pese o ye ho abrabo na wo bo no betena mu ana say wo wie school na pese wo ko obi wo kra he doesn't even know ye ba no wa baby me hu sa me se ne start fa won ye matoto na kon say ne ko bese unya nko bie mu Timini pakone kasa me de niwa mienu na hwe no. Eba so okwa praise God. Eba so onko bia me ya won saa doye no. Esan say me hwe kwan say. Enye den ya me ni nkyene wa. Me ni nkyene wa. Na sa what say nyame adwene ne nante a odofo ebie kwan because I might not put food on your table physically but the kwan ya ma kire on e ma de bia aduane ba o table so. Enti se nyame nhira ho na nhira no.
Yeah.
I need to say nyame nhira me na ma foforo nso benefit. Enti nhira comes in many forms. Adofo it comes in many forms.
What's more working say Papa, yeah, we should continue to do it. Me story, this is what I've seen. Me who say me reasia me one a lot of times, no, people look at you like they put you up there. Like you don't have clay feet. Also, when him say Ghana for your mentality, so all they are interested in is to bring you down. All you get is negative. They want to bring you down. But me so no, my trading, I'm no say like okay, when people come near you, no, how you come across, the way you do your things, no, they are not ready for it and they'll turn on you and rather try to be bringing you down. But despite that, I said, yeah, I'm limited who I engage with. I'm very discerning about that. Stage I'm I'm nice to people, but I don't get so close. But one thing that I've learned, say, no matter what, see, kind of negativity, negativity, no. I don't know. Yeah, na me say Obi Bekabi because all the time I try to encourage people. And so I never get encouraged. Oh, she's the strong one. Or no the obey say, or no the obey say, what am I say? But no matter what, whatever you can do to help somebody, that's what you should do. Because maybe I mean no mean yeah, that is not going to change who I am. What am I say? Hey, and what is this one? When I decided to do at the cost of most of my friends told me I was crazy. Oh, really? I hope so, Korea. When you have people doing that, you just do it and then some.
Yeah. Yeah. Auntie, yeah, nam wuka London Ontario to me. Maybe for bus free Quebec City drive on by road have by London Ontario be JD. Me yes sir my imagine so mammy call back mammy call your French and come be a short some make ho. And they say why you croak a crowd. And that's why they say I said that you to ask because a whole is so big and I yes anything.
Yeah, well, maybe this was years ago, probably about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Say that I lived there
Oh,
for a year.
okay.
I check.
Yeah, but I say about 17 years ago now. Me say,
Oh, okay.
say, and yeah, me say, okay, I think I just have to go back and do this French anyway. And the mommy call back. And the mommy feel on when I can call back to finish my French before moving ahead. Yeah. It's not my media believe and more yet. What's your papa along the way? Yeah. Our back kind of crash said, this is what you should do, and this is what you shouldn't do. I know, yeah.
How many of us
But
do that?
yeah, microphobia. That's the thing. Yeah, microphobia. Giving a helping hand. Well, another thing is that. Ubua will be a na kodane bonema. Inti ama say papa ya why then.
Yeah. Well, so you use caution, right? Just want to me. You use caution. You just use caution. Into the ania kind we've been talking about a woman of inner beauty and what it is not. Into a kind of what it is not, no. It affects as women and then it affects the people around us. You could have
Yes.
children, maybe you're a single mother by yourself. These things affect your decisions that you make. If you're a married woman, it affects your decisions. And say, yes, young call for being here, no planning. To the big husband and wife, you are not on one page. Where you call her, where you call her. There's all kinds of things going on. Into when I can, it's a value system. So, who value one? Doing good must be done with a caution. Well, if you value yourself, it didn't
Yes,
make
with
if
caution
you are
for sure.
you have to value yourself you kind say your self-worth. What am I say? So GDA more there's certain you know your limits are. That's what you portray outside. That's what helps you. Until you can say you are a package. And you mean be a year can overcast on when you say they are woke up when momotiha almost a dear normal kekano. But a lot of our young ladies are going the wrong way, and somebody might hear something that might stop them in their tracks and say, hey, maybe I need to change this around. When Mr. G Asemo can say, even in the churches when they'll dress any, and get their attention. And he say, cry, yeah, kind of relevance. He say, cry, and I sorry them, no. Authorities are sorry penny phone, almost running penny more some can. Because if you go and say people will stop coming to church and it's all about money, we've forgotten about Nyamia Semno and the people's souls. Ultimately, it's a big problem right there. And I think, Sam, said the Akodruno, we did the woman of inner beauty. We've been discussing what it is not. We have to do it in two parts. Next week, and we'll talk about what it is. And so if you have any final comments before we go, then we can wrap up.
Well, Sister Awo actually said we have to we have to help one another. And I think I will elaborate it by saying that if we should help, but we should know how we will help it.
It's more tight.
So it's
Mamle,
more tight.
oh yeah, whatever. There's fake pastors, yeah. And then this one says most of the rent people are could have completed mortgage. Yeah, that's true.
Oh
That
yeah.
is true. That is so true.
Yeah. That is if we know people that were educated and say, hey, they are we here better. Abrecha
Mhm,
no pa dear. If you get uno na so owenim dear, no better dear we na so busu betia. And then
mhm.
the way forward. Na
Yeah.
so wuko di yen crop when they china yen funeral people. Now must okay na ye na had because that's the only party that is what they concentrate to go no. Now we
Mhm,
do your motia. Dear okoso. System ni me and by the end of the day, Uber system they play. The last time Sister Joanna, yeah, program, no, synchropia the pension. Omo Kogana, someone to me, almost back, almost some person we juma. Nami
mhm.
dream din, and I was questioning myself, sir. But then when you mention no my pension, I'm not myself hell no. think I'm doing that. Yeah, we have to learn how to plan. And life shouldn't be okay. Me yeah, my way, yeah,
No,
me yeah, my way, and shit. I mean,
no.
it just have to be how we are living it. And who yeah, my
Mhm,
way, yeah, I kind of who said, oh yeah, not woman punishment. You are hurting somebody along the way on the process one way or the
mhm,
other. Because nipa na feel say we yam natural no social no the feeling is different altogether. Abrofo
mhm.
yen pen na ya to say. Abrofo again to say why people
Mm, fun ho.
don't pay attention to what who is doing or why no host is
Amado,
doing or what is
obetumi
happening.
ahyɛ the
They are
same dress
just focused.
three times in a row and fun ho.
And find
Yeah.
eh Messi ma sorry I make up. Obi share the pajama pants. No, they are very sorry them. I sense some we are used to it. It's a big deal.
Ɛberɛ bi na asɔre na yɛkɔ obi birthday party madamfo bi ne yɛyɛ birthday party ɔka asɔre leadership nti yɛyɛ birthday party ama no nti deɛ mehyɛ de kɔɔeɛ no the next day na ɛno ara na mehyɛ de kɔɔ asɔre sɔfo maame no nso deɛ ɔhyɛ ban the next day na meka me tirim sɛ yeah yɛn anka yɛbɛka but you don't just you can wear anything nobody
Yeah.
cares.
And
Well,
you be awesome. Yeah, the maybe at home. The poverty mentality is already killing us. It's has killed us. But I think
mm,
it's about time you all wake up and say, hey, let's give a
mhm,
break. Enough is enough is
mhm.
enough. Yes, yeah, we should change our ways a little bit.
Yes,
And
yes.
another good point you made, I wanted to mention that say, who mind the our now, so would you just consent to go to your party with your lace and stuff like that? Or person would they call forgetting your child, and that is also another part. Say, make I say if you at that time, man, I said that make I so be ni ba why you feel at all and my that's why I say will be on the show be a benty. We also we
Mhm,
see it and who we peer ni ban in nam horse. Those are the things Inyama bisa ya yama yehu enti ama bebrena don't seem to care, but then say you were hyper idea, and as I say things are changing. In Ghana economy, you sure say life is changing to that extent. Even though we are copied so blindly, let's find a way to let's find a way
Yeah.
to think about our little ones, how we match them according to the so-called yen to so concerned. Say better.
Amajo, if
I see.
I
I
if
think we
I
have said a
bring
lot
you,
for
it
today.
used to be when you are in those places, it used to be say, any wo ko Ghana na so ko Ghana oh yam pam toma yenye sembra they say egu hɔ. Like who's wearing them? It's not that important anymore, and
Ah,
I don't even care. Mm,
yes, it's true. It's not
so
anymore.
yes,
Yeah. Even though Yegusu Papa said this year should be better, the COVID is still around and it's still killing people, and a lot of people are still locked down out there. Until you even say a whole lot of things that we were really, really using our money and energy for are not really working anymore. No?
Eji, you are
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that means that a soul that probably had a need or needed saving or whatever has worked out because of this. It is a problem. It is a problem,
Yeah.
because yeah,
Yeah.
it's because we focus on the outer near money
Too
too
much.
much. Dressing, dressing, dressing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understood what you meant. Yeah. Dressing, no. Ebe bone ka. Uni sika orukoto, uni sika
I don't see
orukoto.
myself fit, so I don't go. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
yes, we've said a lot today. So next week we'll be back with the same topic, but we'll be talking about what a woman of
Yeah.
inner beauty is. We thank you for joining us tonight. And for anybody who comes after, I hope you get something from it and you'll be blessed. And please, if you haven't shared, please share. There's somebody out there who needs to hear what we are saying. Yeah. Eh, Rami, we are also here. We
Some
are in
parts are locked down
we are
for
in
sure.
province of Alberta. We are locked down. We're all locked
And
down. Yeah,
a lot
I
of
don't
parts are
know.
locked down. And our premier is also saying if you are planning to go on a trip, you shouldn't go. And even you
Yeah,
shouldn't go, no, not only for international. They said even inter provinces are being cancelled now.
good night.
Until
Yeah, my husband tried to go
I
last year
still
March and he cancelled. And then this year he was, but
oh
he's head now, so he has to cancel again. So hey,
uh
we were
yeah.
lucky when we went for Christmas.
It's
We
not
came back
easy out
January.
there.
When I came back last January, I was sick for a long time, for a week. So I said, was I having something I didn't know that? Do you know what I mean? Because they told us that it was around October 2019, but we got only wind of it.
That's
Yeah.
why they started,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
like we said,
Yeah.
next
Anyway,
week,
let's all try to take care of ourselves.
next week, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that is Edmonton time. We'll see you. Thank you so much. Bye,
Yeah.
people. Oh, somebody had one more comment.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
We
Yeah.
love you too. Who is that? Remy Nana Martin. We love you too.
You didn't
Bye.
bring the topic, so anyway, you didn't bring me any topics.